Good first win. A lot of good things, some not so good things. But you know, we were worried because we knew how scrappy CSUN is. Our first real game. Obviously, some big games in front of us. So I was pleased to see our guys answer the call. Got a nice little lead, and then we thought it was going to be a boat race, and we got sloppy in the second half, but then found a way to shut the door. So a lot of good performances from a lot of guys. Obviously, it's early. We got to get a lot better, but we've got time to do it. So.
Question: when your guys shot 6 of 18 for roughly the first 8 minutes of the game, but 23 of 45 the rest of the way, what was it that maybe everybody collectively kind of figured out there?
Well, we talked to them about not settling, because when we moved the ball and we drove it, you know, they were rotating around and we were getting Kyler at the rim or an inside-out three. So we were following the plan. And then there was times we went away from it and got out on an island a little bit at times individually. And that's when we kind of sputtered at times. But when we move the ball, when we attack inside first and we make the D collapse, that's when we're at our best. And 21 assists on 28 mades or 29 is a pretty good percentage. So when we were sharing it, that's when we were getting good looks and shooting a higher percentage.
And Jarod, I know it's super early, but how much more comfortable are you feeling these days?
I think I feel much more comfortable, you know, but I've been here since June working out with these guys, and, you know, it's really kind of that family atmosphere, and, you know, as you can tell today, you know, I felt good on the floor.
And Trace, just looking at what these young guys have contributed so far, how much are you going to need what those, like I said, those young guys can do down the road?
Yeah, we're going to need them a ton, but they step up to the challenge. You know, you see Jarod hit a big shot when we were only up 6. So, you know, someone like him, you can score for us. Gianni, you know, makes plays, can push it. So, you know, just kind of gives us some rest at time, you know, so we can stay more fresh. But, you know, they play hard. You never have to coach their effort, and they're able to make plays, which, you know, in years past, we might not have had that. It's only been maybe 2 or 3 guys who can do that. But when you have people that can do that off the bench, it's big time.
Trace, you've been through a number of these openers, and even though you guys had a couple exhibition games, are they still kind of a feeling out process when you're starting out these season openers?
A little bit. You know, I think everyone's excited to, you know, finally play someone different and, you know, it finally counts. But obviously I think there's some nerves in there, you know, even, you know me, you start a game, first game of the season. You want to play well, you want to, you know, make your family proud, things like that. So I think once we got into a rhythm, though, we were able to cool down and play our game, and, you know, I think that's what it showed. Like what he said, Jesse said, we were 6 or 18 to start, and then, you know, kind of relax, and we were able to hit shots. But, you know, it's a learning process for sure, and, you know, it's not just to, you know, only go from here.
Wade, it kind of looks like one of the strengths of this team is going to be the depth. Did you kind of see that tonight? It seemed like it was first wave of guys came in and sort of picked things up.
No, for sure. Especially like you said earlier, we had, I think, three of our new guys in before the 10 or 12 minute mark in the first half, and it's kind of nice when you can see your team go out there and perform and even maybe build on the lead when you've got 3 starters on the bench. We haven't had that luxury, so certainly we feel that's a strength of ours. And quite frankly, there were some guys that didn't play, you know, that we also know can contribute, and the trick's going to be keeping those guys positive and engaged and on page. You know, I think of somebody like Antoine. We love Antoine. I mean, Antoine started a game for us. We know what he's going to bring, but we took this opportunity to play a couple of the younger guys, and I know Antoine will be good with that. But all the way down the line, and we said in the locker room, our strength's going to be in our numbers as long as we continue to stay together and keep that attitude each and every day.
All the numbers aren't on the score sheet, obviously, for Zach, but it seemed like he was just scrapping the whole night.
He was super tough defensively. He hit a couple of shots, but he had a couple of great little drop-offs. But his tenacity, guarding a guy as quick and as talented as Gomez was huge. And then, you know, even Jarod, he hit a big shot, some big free throws, but I bet you he had never had the reputation of being a defender, I'll tell you that much. And he did a really good job of that today. So from game to game, you know, it might not be him the next time off the bench. It might be Gianni or any of the other guys. And the big thing again is let's just keep everybody on page and buying in, and then the depth that you mentioned will be a strength for sure.
Trace, I think led the team in scoring. Can you talk a little bit about your off-season workout? And you look a lot stronger than you were from last year. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's kind of a focus point with changing my body. I know going through a bunch of these workouts, teams want to see me get quicker, and a lot of that was my hips, my core, and so I feel like I really just try to change that to give me that extra step. And then also it's just hitting the weights hard, a lot of protein shakes, a couple a day, but yeah, I mean I feel like it was just I'm always looking at something to get better at whatever it is. Just add to my game, make me more versatile. But the summer was more so probably focused on my body for sure.
When you guys had a 45-35 edge on the boards, including 17 offensively, do you feel like rebounding-wise, can this team kind of pick up where it left off last year?
Yeah, I sure hope so, and it's a focal point. We talked before the game about dominating the paint. Gosh, they had a few just kind of, our guys are pretty good at getting to 50-50 balls, but some just kind of took some weird bounces. They caught it, laid it in. But I thought our guys' effort, chasing down some of our own misses. We were playing Moses Malone there a little bit, but that's got to be something. We've got to have that kind of tenacity on both ends of the glass, and it was great to see that our guys took care of that tonight.
Anything else?
Go Beavs!
Well,